Yo, it's your boy Jay Boogie back with another video today. Don't forget and make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, make sure you guys like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video or share my channel. Whatever you want to do, I will be gladly appreciate that. So today I'll be talking about no other than my man, Carmelo Anthony. Man, pretty much, man, gotta give his flowers for the day. Pretty much, I'm gonna talk about the best version of Carmelo Anthony. And the first version I'm gonna talk about was no other than the Denver Nuggets, Carmelo Anthony, coming from Syracuse. Pretty much won the national championship with them back in '03. And, pretty much, coming to the league right out the gate. You pretty much see in his rookie year how mature his game is already was, his scoring ability, how he gets to the rim, could score on all three levels. Obviously, he was way more athletic when he was younger in his younger days with the Denver Nuggets. And pretty much, man, I feel like I always admire his scoring ability and, how he can just, easily just pick his spots and know just when to pull up, to drive in. He was just a great isolation wing scorer. And then who knows, right then off the gate his rookie year, he carried the Denver Nuggets to their back to the playoffs his rookie season. He literally carried that team his rookie season to the playoff run. Unfortunately, you would have thought he won rookie of the year, but obviously the GOAT himself of our generation, LeBron James, won rookie of the year. And, pretty much, man, you see this clip right now from his 08-09 season. Pretty much one of to me, his second best season or first best season. His time in Denver. Pretty much simply just because he carried that team to their deepest playoff run in the conference finals against Kobe and the Lakers. And that was a great battle. You can look that up on YouTube, watch that video on that. And, pretty much, man, Melo, man, like I said, seeing his club, his catch and shoot ability, his confidence of just scoring the basketball. And, pretty much you see in this clip, obviously, he was way more elusive and quicker on his feet during his time in Denver. Pretty much, man, Melo, and then, well, I always talk about three-level scoring, but Melo is really like more of a full-level scorer. And his heat check ability, his microwave, once he gets hot, there's nothing you can really do. Because then you can take away his jump shot ability. He can play booger ball in the post because he uses his weight and his size correctly. And pretty much Melo, man, it's like you got to respect him offensively on all aspects just because he got nice handles. So he can shake off a little bit and then just rise up for a pull-up for a three or for a mid-range shot. And then obviously one of the best scorers and one of the best mid-range scorers and one of the best isolation scorers we ever seen in the game of basketball. And then, pretty much like I said, during his time in Denver, pretty much his best overall season was 08-09 in terms of making that deepest playoff run with him. I believe Chauncey Billups, Kenyon Martin, I want to say J.R. Smith, and Nene. And Nene was a bucket in the post. Don't forget about Nene. And pretty much, Melo with the Nuggets, man, it was electrifying, it was entertaining. Obviously, it was him and AI at one point for 2 seasons, but they couldn't get up the hump in the first round because they played the Spurs, and then they played against the Lakers, back-to-back first-round appearances in the playoffs, and they just couldn't get up the hump. Then also when they traded AI, they had gotten Chauncey Billups, and then eventually leading them to their deepest playoff run in the Western Conference, making it to the conference finals. And, like I said, man, pretty much during this time with Denver, that 08 Redeem team, my goodness. Man, him, Cole, LeBron, Chris Paul, man, I mean, that was a stacked team. I think Darren Rose on that team, Carlos Boozer, Dwight Howard. That the Olympic version of Carmelo is one of the most goated players you've ever seen. And honestly, you've seen in my intro of how of a heat check he was doing, pretty much in that clip. And man, he had some historic moments on the Olympic teams on the '08, 2012, and then obviously he had some good moments in 2016 team as well for the Olympic gold medalist run. And obviously a 3-time gold medalist. Can't be mad at it. So obviously he's one of the best Olympic players ever seen for Team USA. But one more stick this in. This is pretty much my favorite shoe line of Melo during his Denver Nuggets run. I mean, this shoe made me pretty much introduce me to get more into basketball. And that shoe, that signature shoe of his was just one of the greatest things I've ever seen in my life. And unfortunately, I never had them, but I always wanted to hoop in them as a kid or just wear them just to look real cool with them. So that's my take on the Denver Nuggets, Carmelo Anthony. And then moving on to in the East, Northeast, no other than the New York Knicks, Carmelo Anthony. Hands down, also this is the best version of Carmelo. Pretty much, scoring champion. Multiple All-Stars appearances. Only made 2 All-NBA teams, but this Melo was a pure prime Melo. Pretty much you seen his clip how he goes off, how he goes off, and pretty much his offensive game is well-rounded. Became a more efficient 3-point shooter during his time with the New York Knicks. Had some historic moments. I think he dropped 62 points against the Charlotte Hornets in 2014 or during the 2013-14 season. And, pretty much, man, I think, and he had a game against Miami Heat where he dropped like 50-some points on all jump shots. He didn't even drop it in one game. I think everybody's seen that clip and seen that game live. I know I did. That was my freshman year in high school. Dude literally dropped 52 freaking points. I think it was 52 points on all jump shots on Miami Heat during the LeBron, D-Wade era and Chris Bosh era. So, I mean, Melo, man, pretty like I said, man, he's one of the best scorers we've ever seen. Isolation scores, a great full-level scorer. Because once you get in that post, I think you already seen this clip from the Knicks clip. I mean, dude uses his body correctly. Can body bump you, bruiser in the post. Can body bump you, spin off you, do a post fadeaway shot like it's nothing. Can drive in, finish at the rim. A good finish at the rim. A good and one converter as well. Because, I mean, Melo is just that dude. And Melo, man, not to brag, but some people say I play like more like New York Knicks Carmelo. So I applaud to people to compare my game to that. But I said this is pretty much the best version of Carmelo Anthony. Pretty much, coming from that 2012 Olympic gold medalist run with the Team USA, it eventually led him to being the scoring champion that next season, head to that next season during the 2012-2013 season, averaging, I think, around 29 points per game. And, Melo, like I said, man, this dude is one of the best scorers ever seen. Gotta give his flowers, and dude was just top-notch, phenomenal on all aspects of just scoring the basketball. Great rebounder for his position as well. And, Melo game is something. If you're a guy that want to be a scorer, a guy that know how to pick his spots, study pull-ups, you can study from T-Mac, KD, and then you can definitely study from Melo. Some people say Melo got one of the best pull-ups because he has such a spectacular shooting form and pull-up. And, Melo, man, like I said, man, this dude is one of the greatest scorers I've ever seen. So, that's my take on Carmelo Anthony. Shout out to Melo on a great career. Pretty much that's my take. And, I give his flowers, because we seen what Bojan did to Melo in the Olympics game, which she had never done that. But so I have to give his flowers to Carmelo Anthony. So if you like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. I love you guys. Jay Boogie is out.